Hey everyone, it's me, Priscilla Cybin of Trash Pop. And if you want to see how I get this look, then keep on watching.
Welcome to Trash Pop's digital universe, where you can be anybody in the world. You can live your life here on the internet. Be who you are, share a pic, baby, now you're set.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Priscilla Cybin, back at it again with another makeup tutorial. You all seem to really like my last makeup tutorial where I showed you how to do your entire face in drag. If you like that, go ahead and click up there to watch it if you haven't already. And so today I thought I would show you how I do my sunset eye makeup. Yeah, sunset. I really love this Barbie dramatic look. If you really enjoy this look and want to see how to do it, keep on watching. I'm back and oh my god, I'm so nervous for you all to see me like this without any hair or eyeshadow. I know it's very unbecoming of a lady. But I wanted to show you how I do my sunset makeup on my eyes. And so I have to suffer the consequences and be a little barefaced for a while. But it's okay, because pretty soon we're gonna be back to looking beautiful, glamorous, and ready for a nice sunset walk on the beach. Only I'm in central Ohio and there's no beaches, so I'm probably just gonna wear this to the grocery store and mask up. Okay, so my face obviously is, the base is already done. I'm beat for the gods. I have my eyebrows on, concealer, and really I'm just ready to do the eyeshadow and the lips and just some finishing touches to get that final look that you saw at the beginning of the video. So to start, I am going to use some white lipstick and I'm going to create a little bit of extra eye down at the bottom here to really give me a very awake look because a bitch is tired. I started my new job this week, teaching the children, and honestly, it's exhausting. So I need a little extra support to stay awake. So we're gonna take a little bit of that white lipstick and just put it on the inner corner, like that. And because I want to have kind of like a fox eye effect, I'm going to just a little bit taper it down to kind of give me that fox eye effect. And then I will work that white lipstick up into the lower lash line to really open the eye. Now, of course, you can't use any white lipstick, and there are eyeliners for this purpose, but this lipstick is eye safe, and because of that, it's what I use, it's what I have. So then you get something like this, which just opens the eye a little bit and creates a very dramatic look. Now, mine never end up looking exactly the same. That's okay. We're not really going for precision here. I mean, we are, but we're not. And now we are ready to put down some of our other colors. So our first step is to go in with a brown and create a new eye socket. Obviously, the point of covering your brows as a drag queen is to get more real estate, to have higher arches. And so now I need to create a new eye socket, a new eye crease that kind of follows my actual bone structure because my eye crease is way down here. And if I crease that, you wouldn't be able to see anything when I open my eyes because my lids are completely covered by the hood. So we're going to create a new eye crease. This is kind of like contouring your eyes in the same way that you would contour your face. So we're just going to go in with a brown shade and we're going to create that crease. Now I am using the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. I am not one of those queens who is like, I'm using the F154 brow pencil, I'm using this shade in Topaz, blah blah. Girl, any brush will work, any shade will do, unless it's like really cheap. And let's just get started already. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that new crease. We're just working in small circular motions to kind of define that new crease. And then I'm gonna flare that up and out at the end. I want to create a very dramatic winged look. Now, don't worry about it being too imperfect right now. We are going to put other colors on top. This is just so you can start with that crease, and I'm just going to kind of blend that out now. You can see here how I'm really creating a new socket. This here is actually my brow bone. And so we're going to kind of draw on top of the brow bone to create this shape that I want. And flare. And it's okay if you're a little bit messy because we're going to clean a lot of this up with concealer anyways. My eyeshadow tutorials / routines are never perfect, but in the end, it ends up looking pretty good, so I can't complain. So that's kind of what I'm going to do for the eye socket, and now I'm going to start deepening that out with the actual shade that we want, which is a purple. Once again, I'm not fancy. The same brush that I was using for the brown. Gonna clean it off on some tissue and then dip into that purple. Now, sunset colors are blue, purple, red, orange, and yellow. Generally, you can maybe put some pink in there too. So the purple is gonna be our crease. The blue is gonna go on the lid. Red and yellow and orange are gonna kind of taper up into that white space. And then I'll probably just do a dark lower lash. We'll see. So with that purple, we're gonna go ahead in and start defining that crease. Now maybe you're saying, Priscilla, couldn't I have just went in with purple? What's the point of the brown? And I understand that. I understand why you might say that. But the brown, like I said, is contouring for your eyelid. So that brown shade is gonna bring back your eye in space, and it's gonna trick the eye, the viewer's eye, into thinking that you have eye sockets there. If you do it without the brown, it'll still look okay, but it won't be as dimensional. And once again, we're gonna flare that out and really start building that flare. Okay, and because I'm extra, I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker shade that's not quite purple. In the Jawbreaker palette, it's this shade right here, Delicious. And with that same brush, I'm gonna do a little tiny bit, very light, because this shade is very dark, but I really love it for deepening and creating dimension. So I'm gonna do that just in the inner socket where I want the most dimension, and I'm gonna lightly stipple that in and just drag it up and out. And as you'll see, that really creates a very dark and deep line. And as we flare, we create more dimension and more lift to the eye. All right, I am pretty happy with how those creases turned out overall. I'm gonna go back in with a very small brush and create a little fox eye in the inner corner. So to do this, I'm gonna do a dark brown shade. And we're gonna place this just in that inner corner right above the white. And this will create an elongated effect. And as you can see, that kind of creates this elongated effect on the eyes. And we're gonna deepen that with eyeliner as well. Okay, now that we have our purple crease down, we're gonna start building upwards before we do the lid. The lid will be one of the last parts that we do. So I'm gonna go in with red now, and I'm gonna use a clean brush for this because we're working with lighter shades. So I'm gonna use this brush here, and I'm gonna dip into probably licorice and cherry wet. And we're gonna put that red on top of the purple and blend that out to create part of that sunset effect. We're starting out with a light application and then working our way to a more deep color. Layering that out. And drawing it in. And once you're satisfied with the color that you have, then you just want to blend ever so slightly with the bottom to create a very seamless effect. Now we're going to go ahead and dip into an orange, and that is shade Suck on this palette. And just place the orange a little bit higher than the red and lightly tap that into the red just a little bit. And then finally, to finish off, we are going to dip into yellow. That is shade Wow on the Jawbreaker palette. And we're gonna apply that to the top just to create that beautiful transition that the sunset makeup is known for. And there you go, you have this beautiful layered sunset effect, which is only gonna be magnified when you put down the blue. And now I'm gonna take this white, which like I said, concealer works too, whatever you have on hand, and I'll use this little brush here, and I'm gonna paint on the lid where I want that blue to really pop. Then I stopped somewhere around there. And now we're ready to put on our blue. And for our blue, I'm actually gonna dip into one of my older Jeffree Star palettes. That's the Thirsty palette, because I really love these shades, Submerge and Splash. They are the perfect blue for this look, and they just really pop when you put them near that inner corner. So I'll dip into Submerge first. And now that we have that white down, you'll see that the eyeshadow really, really pops. Bam! All right, so we got that beautiful blue down there, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm just gonna go ahead with a slightly deeper blue now and a rounder brush. And what I'm going to do now is work some deeper blue into that purple so it's very seamless. I will probably use a mixture of Soaked and Delicious to do this. Remembering to flare up, as this will create the dimension that we want. And just blending into the lighter blue to create a seamless transition. All right, we have this beautiful blend going on. Now we're gonna take that darker blue shade and work it under the eye. Very carefully, of course. You can connect it to the upper shadow. And our final step with the eyeshadow, well, almost final step, is to go in with a black. And I'm gonna do a mixture of eyeliner and also this black shade from the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill palette in shade Temptress. And with Temptress, I'm gonna go in with a very fine brush and put black under and work it upwards. And very carefully, following just underneath the white eyeliner, just to create that dimension there. And then up this way, the black will kind of serve as a way to connect and deepen that purple color there. I'm not gonna worry about perfection there because I am gonna go in with some eyeliner. Now I'm gonna go in with eyeliner. My current go-to favorite is the House Laboratories eyeliner. This is shade Punk. What I really love about the House Labs eyeliner is the precision that you're able to get with that felt tip. It is so good. And there is the eyeliner. The last thing I'm gonna do is take this brush here and just take off any excess eyeshadow that might have fallen down while we did the eyeshadow. And just take that out. Buff the rest of my face because I have not done that yet. And the last thing to do is lips and eyelashes. You ever wonder why girls always say, I'm gonna do my lashes off camera, and then they do it off camera? Well, it's because the process sucks. So I'm gonna include it in here, and I'm gonna show you the pain that I go through putting on these falsies. So I am wearing 2 pairs of lashes for this look, a small pair and a bigger pair. And that first pair of lashes just kind of acts as a base for the larger drag lashes. And I put the second pair on higher to really flare out the lash. And there we go, the lashes are on. The final step is a lipstick, and I always think that with a sunset look, a beautiful pink lipstick is the way to go. And you know what we say on this channel, my lips are overdrawn like my bank account. I'm gonna put a little white in the center to create some dimension. Ooh, dimension. And then once that's dry, I'm gonna finish it off with a gloss. A nice gloss, a glitter gloss. Ooh, and we do love a nice shimmer. I always feel like with a sunset makeup look like this, like you really need to be seen from space with the highlighter. So like, let's put some on our nose, above the brow, yes, on the cheeks. All right, everyone, here is the final look. Yes! I feel like a delicious Malibu Barbie ready to run on the beach in my bikini and have a lifeguard save me from drowning. Ooh. No, but really, I love this look so much. I think a sunset makeup look like this is timeless, it's beautiful, it's a statement. If you want to show all of your friends how much better you are than them, you cannot go wrong with this look. Blonde wig included, honey, blonde wig included. If you liked this video, I liked this video, I'm going to be doing more makeup tutorials, more eyeshadow tutorials. If you haven't already, check on my drag makeup tutorial to show you how to do the base. And if you have any ideas of more tutorials I should do, then let me know and I'll be happy to oblige. As always, subscribe to our channel, let us know you're watching down below, and give us a big like, daddy. I'm Priscilla Cybin, and Trash Pop is gonna make the world pop. Bye!